All right, welcome. Welcome to your practice. Please come to a comfortable seat on your mat, and we'll do some pranayama. So take a moment to elongate your spine. Breathe in and out through your nose. Notice how the breath is. And this next breath, just a little bit, elongate the breath. Elongate the inhale. Elongate the exhale. A couple more like that, just elongating every time. Start to find yourself sitting here. Bring your awareness to your body. Let's take a few conscious breaths. You can place your hands on your navel, on your belly button area, and try to breathe deeper. So on the inhale, you're expanding the belly. And on the exhale, you're contracting the belly. We'll do 5 more like that. Just the belly breath. You're gonna bring your hands up to your side, your base ribs. And your inhale, you're gonna stretch into your side ribs. And on the exhale, you'll contract. We'll do 5 more like that. Rib breath. You're gonna place your hands on the top of your chest, or just one hand. Fingers are on the thumb and index are on the collarbone. On the inhale, you're gonna rise your chest into your hand. On the exhale, you're gonna soften your chest down. We'll do 5 more like that. So now you're gonna walk your hands forward onto your blocks or onto the floor. So your back is stretched out. Don't strain, don't reach, just open the back. Take a deep breath and feel the back body expand. And then exhale, soften it down. You're gonna take 5 more like that. We're gonna walk back up. You're gonna walk your left arm out to the left. So you're kind of opening and elongating your right side here. You can put your right hand on your ribs to see if it helps. So that when you inhale, you stretch the right side wider. And then exhale, soften it down, maybe stretching a little deeper. And just 3 on this side. Opening the right side. Excellent. We'll do the same thing to the right. So you're going to walk that right hand out wide to the right. You're going to open up your left side. You're going to breathe. Inhale, expand the left. And exhale, soften it down. 3 more. Bring yourself back up. Go ahead and change the crossing of your legs. Interlock your fingers behind your skull. And the first time you're going to press your hands into your skull and lift your chin up as high as you can. Opening the front of your throat, and again, breathe. Let's do 5 breaths. Stretching your chin northward. Opening and lengthening your spine. Nice deep breaths. Good. Go ahead, bring your head to neutral and rotate your skull in the pocket of your hand so you're pointing your nose. Point your nose at your left elbow. Twisting the neck and breathe here. Concentrate on your breathing. Go ahead and rotate your skull, maybe change the interlocking of your fingers. And our head points to the right. 3 breaths. Good. Let's stretch our left arm up to the sky and our left arm to the floor. Our right arm to the sky. Inhale. And then exhale. Twist yourself across to your left. Twisting at your ribs. Twisting at your neck. Breathe here. Feel where the breath goes. Feel where the inhale expands. Feel how the exhale contracts. And then go on ahead, lift up your left arm. And exhale, twist on across again. To the right this time. And feel the breath. Where does it expand? Where does it contract? Twisting at the ribs and the neck. Good. Inhale, let's come back up. And go ahead and let's rock up into a tabletop. Put your hands on blocks for a little more height. Or hands on the mat, obviously. Go a little wider, a little longer with the knees. Let's shrug our shoulders, nice and big, one at a time. Just shrug your left shoulder. Breathe into it. Shrug your right shoulder. Back and forth, just gently rocking. You can sway your ribs as you do this. Let's go ahead and go right up into our downward facing dog posture. Breathe. Let's walk each foot out. Go ahead and stretch that calf. Keep breathing. Let's come on down to our knees again. Bring our hands, don't bring our shoulders over our wrists We're gonna do 3 push-ups. So walk the knees back a little further. Try to keep those elbows in against your side. You're gonna exhale, lower down. No body touches the ground. Just the chin maybe touches. 1, down. Maybe the chin touches. Up, 2, down. Up, 3, and press yourself back, child's pose. Press into those hips. In that posture now, press your wrists down and lift your fingertips up as high as you can. Good, now slowly press your palms down. Let's come up again. Kneeling push-ups. You can do that at the wall, Billy, kneeling push-ups. Or just standing push-ups at the wall. Bring your shoulders over those wrists. We're gonna do 3 push-ups. Exhale, down, elbows against the ribs. Up 1. Exhale, down. Up 2. Exhale, down. Up 3. And let's press back, child's pose again. Lift those fingertips. You can stay at the wall here, Billy, and just do like a down dog at the wall. That'll be fine. Yep, good. If you want, instead of doing down dog, you just bend your knees quite a bit, Billy. That'll help. Get a similar action. Breathe deep, friends. Lift those fingertips up nice and high. Or flexing that wrist or extending the wrist. Go, let's come forward again. We're gonna do 3 more. You got it. Holidays are over. Here we go. Exhale, down. Up 1. We're getting New Year's Eve. New Year's intention. Start strong. Down 2. Press up. And last one, down 3. And we're gonna stay down this time. I know you're grateful for that. Inhale, up, cobra. Hold the cobra pose. Feel the back muscles toning. Breathe here. Breathe. Let that low back get strong and stable. Tone those muscles against the spine. Lower your head back down. Turn your head to the left. Take a stretch across the neck. Rest your body. Smooth out your breathing. All right, next round, you're gonna come back to center and stretch. You wanna feel that low back, the upper back, mid back, all the muscles tone into the spine. You're gonna hold our cobra. Breathing. The hands can be on the floor, but they're not really working that hard. We're using a lot of spine strength. Breathe smooth. And exhale, lower down, turn your head to the right. Okay, last one, we're gonna lift up cobra, everyone's favorite version of the pose. You're gonna lift your legs off the ground as well. Try to keep your legs straight, lift your hands off the ground like you're a penguin sliding on ice. So arms up, legs up, head up, locust pose, breathe. Breathe, feel all of those back body muscles toning, supporting your spine. All right, place those hands down. You're gonna push up and then all the way back, downward facing dog pose. Let's go ahead and lift the left leg up nice and high to the sky. Big stretch, open the hip. And then bring it through for a low lunge. You're gonna go ahead and drop your right knee to the floor. Sink your hips towards your front heel. We're gonna open our throat high to the sky. So notice how I'm gonna open my throat I'm reaching my chin up, my head is back, but I can talk. I can talk. There's no pain or pinching or difficulty in the back of my neck. You just check in with your own body as you reach your head up. You don't have to strain to be here. Breathe. Good. Let's go ahead and shift our weight back. So you've got those blocks, use them. Shift your weight back into the runner stretch, pulling back on that front heel, opening that hamstring. Very nice. Come back forward. However you need to, you're going to step back into your down dog for a transition. And then go ahead and lift that right leg up as high as it's going to go. Open the hip. Breathe. And then pull that knee into the body. Plant the foot down. And we're going to come up low lunge. That means back knee is down. Hands are on the front knee. We're going to open our throat. Just listening to our body so we're not straining our neck, hurting our upper neck, our spine, upper spine. Go to talk or sing a little tune. You're on Zoom and you're on mute, so you can sing whatever you want to sing. Some Taylor Swift. And open the throat as you breathe. Good. Let's go ahead and shift our weight back. Runner stretch. You're going to use the blocks for a little extra height if you'd like. Opening the hamstring. From here, just plant that foot down and step forward into a forward fold. So we're in our forward bend here. Place your hands on the blocks or coffee table and just breathe in your forward bend. Lift your heels up. Bend your knees, lift your heels up. And place them back down. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift your heels up, tippy toe. And place them back down. Inhale, lift your heels up. And this time, try to keep them up until you can take your hands away like you're soaring. Arms out like wings, soaring. Your belly is near your thighs. Breathing. Few more breaths. Good. Keep soaring. Swoop on up. Reach up to the sky. Keep breathing. You don't want to get a head rush. Interlock your fingers. Reach up to the sky. Open up and back. And exhale, arms by your side. Inhale, reach your arms up and back, big up and overhead. Stretch up, interlock your fingers and point your palms to the sky. If that hurts your shoulder, you reach your hands out in front and do the same thing. And then with the palms turned away, turn your skull and look over the left shoulder. Breathe. Turn and look over the right shoulder. Breathe. Good. Exhale. Let's fold on down. Place our hands on those blocks. And go ahead and step that left foot back. Pushing through the back heel, stretching the calf. And then let's go ahead and plant that left foot on the ground. And inhale, come on up, warrior one pose. Breathing in our warrior one. Press on down through our feet. Try to squeeze the shins towards each other. Straighten those elbows a little bit, chin. That's it. Very good. Okay, take your left hand down. You're going to place it on a block or on the floor. Block's a little better. Turn the heel up with the left one. Turn the left heel up and open the right arm to the sky. So let's place the right hand down and go ahead back to plank pose and breathe in our plank pose. Good, lower the knees down. We're gonna do 3 push-ups with the knees on the ground. Try to keep those elbows against the body. Number 1, and up. Number 2, and up. Number 3, stay down, and go ahead and scoop forward into cobra posture. Tone your back muscles. Breathe. Savor the breath. Good. Let's go ahead and push all the way back. Downward facing dog. You're going to step your left foot forward. So this is the other leg. And just stretch your right calf a moment. Turn the right foot down. Inhale, rise up, warrior 1 pose. Breathe. Try to squeeze your shins together. Enjoy the asana. Enjoy the being in your body, exploring your range of motion. Being a person who can feel, being a person who can listen deeply to their muscles, their energy level, their breath. All right, let's place our right hand down on a block or on the floor, right heel up, and we're going to lift that left arm up, twisted lunge. Breathe. And then we're going to step on back to plank pose. We're going to hold the plank pose again. Breathing. The breath always keeps a smooth, consistent pace. And then knees down, 3 kneeling push-ups. 1, push back up. 2, elbows against your ribs. Up. And 3, all the way down. Lift up your spine, lift up your legs. Locust pose, breathe, tone your back. Nice, steady stream of breath. Good, go ahead and press up and then back to a downward facing dog posture. Let's do, in fact, come back down to our knees, turn the left foot out, and lift the right knee up. That right foot is on the ground. You're going to stretch that right arm high up into the sky, gate pose. And let's open the right ribs to the sky, so we're getting a nice strong crescent shape. And you're going to bend the right arm over your head into that crescent shape. Expand your breath into the right side body. Good. Rotate back to tabletop. Turn the right foot out. Lift the left knee up. Go ahead and lift the left arm up. Nice and slow. Expand your breath into your left ribs. And open that left arm over your head in the crescent. Feel how the breath can expand into the stretch. and how that creates a deeper sense of embodiment, a deeper sense of connecting and being with your body's sensations. Good. Rotate back to tabletop. Step your right foot off the right edge of your mat. Off the right edge of your mat on a diagonal. Walk your left hand off the left edge of your mat. So you've got a nice triangle. Left hand, left knee, and right foot. Inhale, turn and open your right arm to the sky. And now pull like you've got a rope. Like when you're on a bus and you want the bus to stop. Grab the rope and pull the bus rope down and back so it opens, almost like you're drawing your chest forward and then up. So even the left shoulder stays back. Open here and breathe. Open your throat. Bend your front knee nice and deep now, as deep as you can bend your front knee, stretching that back hip. And excellent. Let's close our pose back down. Step the left foot out on the diagonal. Right foot out, right hand out on the diagonal. Setting pose, triangle base. Reach up with your left hand. Bus stop, please. Grab the bus and pull the rope down, pulling your chest forward and up. Draw both shoulders back. Then feel the arch of your spine. Feel the expression of breath opening your front chest. Good, now bend your front knee nice and deep. Wonderful, let's step back to tabletop pose. Come out over your hands with your shoulders, 3 push-ups. Exhale, elbows in. Up 1. Exhale. Up 2. Exhale. Stay off the ground. Up 3. And downward facing dog. Good job. Let's go ahead, pedal out your feet. And push your right leg forward into side angle pose. So in side angle pose, you perch your right elbow on your thigh. Open your chest. Keep your left hand on your hip for now if you don't mind. You're gonna actually put your left hand on your hip so that you can more easily draw your shoulder blades back. And then try to look over your left shoulder with your gaze. Try to look over your right shoulder with your gaze. Just notice what's easier. Look over the left. Shoulder blades back, both of them. Look over the right. Look over the left. Good. Place the hands down, push back. Let's change our legs out. The left foot's in front now. Side angle pose, left elbow on the thigh, right hand on the hip, and squeeze your shoulders back. And just explore the neck rotation. Look over the right, look over the left. Keep drawing your back muscles in, opening your chest. Excellent. Take a big step to the front of your yoga mat. Forward bend. You can put your hands back on those blocks. Breathe here. Let's start by lifting up our toes in our forward bend to tone the fronts of our legs. And then you're going to rock into the balls of your feet. Toes go back down. Lift up your knees. Heels are up. Tippy toe, forward fold. And then tippy toe back bend. Tippy toe flat back. And then if you can, you take your arms away, wings. We call this skydiver. Breathe, skydiver pose. Use your legs. Stay on your tippy toes as long as you can. Try to come all the way up. Interlock your fingers, heels down. Breathe deep. Breathe deep. Stretch up to the ceiling. Keep breathing. Tippy toes still. Good. Open your arms out like wings. Draw your right leg back. Warrior three. Keep breathing. Right leg back. Warrior three. Hand on a wall. Hand on block is fine. Warrior three. Keep breathing. Good. Inhale. Come back forward. Lift up your right knee. Nice and tall. Hook your right ankle on top of your left knee. Standing pigeon. Breathing. Good work. Great job. You're staying with it. It's okay to use the wall. Lift your head up. Lift your chest up, chin. Look out, not down. That's it. Good. Come back up and relax. Mountain pose. Turn your palms to face forward and then even turn your palms out slightly. Feel a rotation in the arm socket with the shoulder. Glance over the right. I call this owl pose. Because if you were an owl, you'd be really good at it. I'm not an owl. I'm not good at it. I don't turn my head quite as well as the owl. But if I listen to my neck, I listen to my spine, I can get better at it. Because it's like, oh, I don't need to carry so much tension in the way I'm doing this. There's a way that my muscles and my spinal cord can turn relative to my shoulders, back the other way again. That you're educating yourself. It's like an embodiment study. Okay, back to center. Interlock your fingers, press up on your tippy toes. Let's get nice and tall. Elongate your joints. Breathing. Good. Arms out like wings, heels down, feet flat. And we're going to take our left leg back. Warrior three. Right leg is down now. Breathe into your pose. What does warrior three have to say for your body today? Good. Inhale. Inhale all the way back up. Lift up the left knee. Hook it on the top of the left ankle on top of the right knee. Standing pigeon. Breathe here. Good. Inhale, lift up the left knee as high as it'll go. And let's come back down to mountain pose. Owl posture. Rotating those palms. Maybe they can face outward. Good. Let's come back to center. Let those shoulders get heavy and let your head grow heavy. Now the opposite action. Little counter. Heavy shoulders, heavy head. Release the tension at the back of your neck. You can imagine a drop of water landing on the back of your neck, taking all the tension out of the muscles there. Okay, bend your knees and let's step your left leg back now. Warrior two legs. In the arms, you're going to wrap your right elbow under your left, and just make a V is fine to start. Just make a V is fine to start. And if it's available, you're going to squeeze your forearms together, or maybe even press your palms against each other, eagle arms. Press into your front knee, warrior two with eagle arms. Breathe. Turn your body on a diagonal and close your stance a little bit and bow inside the right thigh. So your arms are inside the right leg with eagle arms still if it's possible. Breathing here. Good flow, good sequence. Stay with it. Inhale, curl, use your core, lift back up, straighten your front leg. Straighten your front leg, lift your elbows up nice and tall. And then let's exhale. You can keep those eagle arms. The legs will be straight this time. If you're tired of eagle arms, you shoot them back like owl wings, bowing over the front leg. From the eagle to the owl. Good. Place your hands down at the front of your sticky mat. Step back to plank pose. Hold it, but breathe. Good. Go ahead. Place your knees on the ground. 3 kneeling push-ups. Elbows in. 1, 2, 3. Up. Downward facing dog. And go ahead, push your left foot forward for warrior two. Come on up, warrior two. Very good. You're going to take your left elbow under. You can just have a V-shaped arm, or you cross, push the forearms together and cross the palms. Warrior two with eagle arms. Breathe. When you're ready, turn your body forward slightly. Close your stance a little bit. So we're in warrior one. In warrior one, bow inside your left leg with your eagle arms. Great core work, great core control. Hip opener, shoulder opener. It's got it all. Does it have your presence though? Does it have your calm breath? Breathe into the spots that are restrictive. You can find them with a present mind. You can find mine right behind my right rib, my right shoulder. I can feel it stiffer than the rest of my body. Good. Use your core. Lift back up. You can keep your eagle arms, straighten your front leg. Bow over the front leg. If you don't want eagle arms, shoot them back, owl arms. But you got straight legs. Breathe. Getting stronger. Good. Go ahead. Place your palms on the blocks on the floor. Step back. Plank pose. Hold it. Breathe. All right. Bend your right knee. Try to pull it into your chin and step it back. I think these are called mountain climbers. Everyone loves them. Step your left foot forward. Left knee to your chin. Right knee to your chin. Mountain climber. Left knee to your chin. Back. You're in plank pose. Pulling your knees one at a time. That's it. You got it. It's everyone's favorite. Couple more. Keep breathing. No one's breathing. Can't climb a mountain without breathing. 2 more each side. 6 more times. That's 12. No, I'm just kidding. I think we did enough now. Last one. Good. Knees down. 3 push-ups. Stay with it. 1. You can do it. 3 push-ups. 2. You can do it. Chin push back up. 3. And everybody rest on the floor. Contemplate if you ever want to do the class again. Oh gosh. Breathe. But you don't really have to contemplate it. You just look through your mind. You look past it. You're doing fine. And you can listen to something much deeper. Much, much deeper. Press back up, downward facing dog. Let's go ahead and come on down to our knees, putting a blanket down if you need that for your knees. You don't want to be hurting the pressure on your knee. Oh, very nice. Great work so far. Spread your palms very brightly. Nice big fingers wide apart. My one teacher, we were practicing down in the South, obviously, but she's from New York and I'm from New Jersey, and one day she was just like, cactus arms, but if you're from New York, we call them stick 'em up arms. And I was the only person who laughed. Everyone else was a little scared. So stick 'em up arms, here we go. Spread the fingers and open your chest. Open your chest. Tuck your toes. And as you do this, you can push your hips forward safely. Don't over press your hips forward, safely. Just breathe really big, opening the lungs in the front. That's really good. Now squeeze your fists. You're gonna make a run for it. You're gonna stand your ground after stick 'em up arm. Make a fist. I'm just kidding. You are gonna make a run for it. You're gonna curl into a little ball. Bring your arms together and you're gonna curl down. Try to keep your arms and head off the ground. You're just curling down, opening the back and breathing your back. It's kind of like cat-cow. You don't have to curl down that low. You can stay kind of high, but you're opening your back body. That's the purpose of the pose. Yeah, standing up, Billy, very good. All right, inhale, come back up, use your core, open. It's back to stick 'em up arms, elbows out and back, palms bright. It's the same pose. Open your throat again, shoulders back. Oh, big inhale through your nose, feels great. Feel it. Fresh blood circulating. Oxygen entering the bloodstream. Inhale. Opening your whole front all the way down from chin to knees with a rainbow arc. All right, reverse it, squeeze it in. Can you get those elbows to touch? I know you get your pinky side of your hand to touch, elbow to touch. The chin can come down, you're gonna sink back. You're gonna broaden those shoulder blades in your back, like a turtle shell pose. All right, curling down, breathing in your back body. Last one, use your core, open up, swoop out your wings, open big and bright. It feels so good to open your chest here after that squeezing. And then the last one, curl it down softly. You're gonna rest your head on the backs of your hands. Great work. Press up. Downward facing dog. Walk it to a forward bend. Inhale, come all the way up. Let's stand back up. Right. And take your feet as wide as your yoga mat and turn your heels in or turn your toes out. Same thing. So the actual owl pose, you're going to have your palms face away behind you. And as the arms go out, turn your head to one side. And you come up on your tippy toes. Okay, so exhale, sink back down, bend your knees, cross your arms like this. It's a squat. Inhale, lift up, tippy toe, arms out, palms back, turn your head. That's the owl pose. Big open owl wings, turning your head, looking at the back of the room like you're possessed. Exhale, cross your arms, bend your knees, you're back into center, squat down. Inhale, rise up, owl wings, turn your head, tippy toe. Stretch out with that pinky edge. Open the back wings and the chest at the same time. Good, sink it back down, cross the arms, drop low. Inhale, rise up, owl wings, turn the head, go slow. Exhale, drop down into like a squat, horse stance type of thing. Inhale, up. One more time, each side. Up. Low. With your breath, up. Fabulous. Let's come back to center. Interlock the fingers, point the index like James Bond, and reach up in front or into the sky. Let's go ahead and squeeze our legs now as close together as you're comfortable. And squeeze the side of your brain with your biceps. Brains over, brawn over brains. Squeeze your biceps with your, squeeze your brain with your biceps. Reach up, extend your body, extend your spine. Really nice. Put a lot of space in the vertebra of your spine. All right, if you want, you have two choices. You touch the left tippy toe as far back as you can and just keep that, or you're gonna lift that leg off the ground and go into a traditional warrior three, reaching forward. Breathing. Good, come back up. Get long and tall, change the webbing of your fingers. Long spine, reach up, Jen, keep those arms extended, keep the tenacity, couple more moments. All right, right tippy toe back, that's totally fine, just keep the extension, or traditional warrior three, reaching, breathing, all the things. How many times you've heard that in yoga classes? A really good instruction. Do all the things. It's like a perfect instruction if you think about it. Inhale all the way back up and relax your arms down. Fabulous work. Shoulder rolls. You're going to inhale, lift those shoulders up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Reverse. Up, forward, down. Up, forward. Two more. Excellent. Relax a moment. Pick a comfortable stance, like you're floating in a cloud. Arms gently away from the body. Stance is open. Soft feet, soft muscles. Spine floats in space. Close your eyes. Feel, there should be a nice little vibration, a nice little hum or glow in your system from all the breathing and body circulation movements. Practice being embodied, just feeling. Stop talking here. You want to keep a soft, supple body. Relax your muscles, relax your bones. This can be a standing back bend or just a neck opener. What you'll do is you'll place your hands on your low back, so your hands are on your hips, or you'll place your hands on the back of your legs. This is something a little easier because the arms can be extended, but be sensitive to your low back. And all you have to do for the base of the pose is just lift your chin. Try to learn how to free your neck. I can fully extend my chin and I can still teach the class. My throat is open. Okay, so that's the first stage. Just to look up. Little kids, we know how to look up. We learn how to walk by looking up. We look up at all of our elders, our adults, and we're looking up, and they're like looking down, and we're looking up. And this is how we build our spine. So you know how to look up. It's in your posture. Can you do it? Open here and breathe. If you can look up, you can start to look back. Be careful of your spine. As you look up, you can look back. And without throwing your chin down, just sit your hips, pull your hips back, and that'll naturally, super easily bring your neck out of the pose until your head comes back upright. So you're gonna do that same thing again. If you want a little more challenge this time, you're gonna have your arms overhead and you're gonna touch the ceiling, or not the ceiling, you're gonna touch the wall behind you, but we don't wanna put body weight in your fingertips. You wanna be able to just play the drums on the wall. You can skip this entirely and just do the exact same thing we just did. But if you want a little more activity, but again, you should be able to hum a tune while you play the drums. So we're gonna start by lifting our throat, getting a free throat. Notice how my arms are in the air, they're very happy. And if I want, I can reach them back. You can walk your feet so you always have the right spacing. And I'm still talking, so you should be able to talk or sing here. And breathe and stretch. Don't panic, bring a towel. No over efforting. Good. Sit the hips back to gently bring the head out of the pose. You don't have to strain your neck muscles. And come back to center. Place the palms against the sides of your legs. The sides of your legs. Press them against the sides of your legs. Squeeze your legs. And as you lift your chest, gently pull the chin down. This is the counter posture. Hence, overemphasize the word gently. Gently pull the chin down. So the back of your neck is nice and long. Shoulders down. This is just traditional mountain pose. When you do this with your chin and chest, chin towards clavicle, it's called Jandhara Bandha. Breathe here. Very good. Go ahead and get yourself a quick sip of water. And when you're ready, you're going to come back, take a seat cross-legged on your yoga mat. I want to choose a posture with our knees and our ankles in overlapping on top of each other. Whether it's one in front or directly on top is fine. It's like it's like a boxy shape with our leg. It's called Sukhasana. Turn your palms to face up. Relax your fingertips like wilted leaves. Breathe here. Close your eyes. Now very softly, let your head get really heavy. Try not to let your shoulders collapse yet. Just let your head get really heavy. So you're feeling a stretch in the back of your neck. If the shoulders come forward, you won't feel that stretch. So the shoulders stay where they were and just lengthen the back of your neck by letting your forehead grow heavy. All right, now a little bit heavier with that forehead, and the shoulders start to round just a little bit forward. Breathe in your deep belly so that your chest can drop down. Drop your chest a little bit deeper. Go ahead and roll your spine back up as though your back was pressed against the wall. You've got that chin tucked, so the back of your neck and skull were against that wall or close to it. Jalandhara Bandha. Very nice, great posture, really good. All right, try to keep that posture, use your core a little bit, and boat pose, change the cross of your legs. Let's do our second side. So it's just the changing of the cross of the legs. Other shins in front now. And we start with just the forehead getting heavy. Calming the nervous system here, calming the adrenal glands. Shoulders stay back for the first moment. You want to get a stretch in the back of your neck. And then let the shoulders come a little bit with it because the head grows even heavier. Breathe in your belly. Chest goes down a little bit as well. Breathe in your belly. And now roll your candy cane spine back up as though it was against the wall. Breathe here with the Jalandhara Bandha. That means chin towards clavicle. Perfectly upright. Just feel how soft and supple the muscles and bones have become. Let's go ahead and extend our legs out in a V shape. V shape. Heels down, toes up. And we'll turn over our left leg, frame our left leg with our arms, and just slide those blocks or whatever out. Try to drape your body over the left leg. Breathe here. Nice and calm, stay relaxed, stay grounded. Let's go to the right side. Back up. Let's bring the legs in. Tap your feet out a little bit. Good. Let's take the left leg under, to the knees in front. Take the right foot over so the right knee's in the air. It doesn't, anywhere that you want to plant that right foot, near the shin or near the thigh, totally cool. Give it a squeeze and turn to your right. Very nice. Let's switch the sides. Other leg under, other foot on cross or on top, and squeeze, twist to the left. Whatever your second side is, you're turning towards the lifted thigh. Good, nice and back to center. Very good. Rock forward. Let's come up on our knees, and we're going to bring our knees together, our feet apart, and sit back. Breathing here. Lift up your spine. Let your chin grow heavy. Jalandhara Bandha. Breathe in your belly, but keep your chest lifted. Close your eyes. Focus on your deep belly, deep in your spine. Breathe down into your low belly. Feel it pulsing. With each inhale, expand. With each exhale, contract. A few more. Stay focused. Good. Come down onto your hips and lie on your back. We're going to do a couple bridge postures. So the feet flat, arms down. You're going to push down and lift your hips up, bridge pose. Stretching the back of your neck. Shoulders and skull. Press them down and let them be heavy. Lower the hips down. Let's go right back up. Inhale, hips up. Stretch into the tripod of the shoulders and skull. Back down. Last one. Stretch up. Back down. Very good. Extend the legs out. Take the right knee up in your hands and pull the right knee across with only your left hand. Twist. Let's come back up with the right leg outstretched. Take the left knee up into the right hand, twist to the right. Come back up. Let's go ahead and bring both knees into the chest. Curl your forehead off the floor. And slowly start to let your body spread out. Making sure that you've got plenty of space in your joints, plenty of room to let the body be restful. You did wonderful. Now try to appreciate, welcome in, receive the boons of your efforts. Really rest here. Really surrender the tension of your body to the floor. Relax your feet and your hands. Just turn your mind off there. Relax your arms and your legs. Relax your belly, your hips, your low back, and your rib cage. Just turn your mind off. Relax your chest and your shoulders. Relax your neck. Relax your forehead, your lips, and your cheeks. Relax your eyes.
Wiggle your fingers and toes. Stretch your body. Press up to a comfortable seat. Thank you and namaste.